25. La Oroya, Peru. The small Andean town of La Oroya has been home to a metal smelter run by Missouri-based Doe Run Corporation since 1922. As a result, nearly all the local children suffer from lead poisoning and respiratory complications. 24. Norilsk, Russia. This Siberian city houses an even larger smelting complex than La Oroya. It's actually the largest in the world. Not surprisingly, the pollution here is so bad that the average life expectancy is up to 10 years less than the rest of Russia. 23. Citarum River, Indonesia. One of the world's most polluted rivers, over 5 million people reside in its basin and rely on it as their primary water supply. 22. Kabwe, Zambia. After years of mining and processing, both cadmium and lead are very common in the hills surrounding this Zambian city. In fact, the children here have been found to have 10 times the permissible EPA level of lead in their bloodstream. 21. Riachuelo Basin, Argentina. Almost synonymous with pollution, the banks of the Riachuelo Basin in Argentina are lined by nearly 4,000 factories, 42 garbage dumps, and 13 slums. 20. Mailuu-Suu, Kyrgyzstan. As one of the largest dumps of radioactive waste in all of Asia, Mailuu-Suu is not only heavily contaminated, but there are a series of unstable uranium tailing pits in the hills surrounding the city. 19. Sukinda, India. With upwards of a dozen mines operating in the regions without any significant levels of regulation, this Indian city has been listed as one of the most polluted in the world by the Blacksmith Institute. 18. Baku, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan's capital suffers from extensive pollution as a result of shipping and drilling. 17. Rondonia, Brazil. Although not polluted in the same sense as some of the other places on this list, Rondonia has been subjected to extensive deforestation in recent years and is now one of the most destroyed regions of the Amazon rainforest. 16. Mexico City, Mexico. The fact that it's located in a volcanic crater surrounded by mountains only compounds Mexico City's already troublesome pollution problem by trapping a thick layer of smog that hover over the city. 15. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Whenever you cram 150 million people into an area the size of Bangladesh, you are bound to have some waste management issues. 14. Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Not only has the country as a whole been significantly destroyed by natural disasters and deforestation, but on top of all of that, it has on its hands a severe waste management crisis. 13. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. With a rapidly growing population, Dar es Salaam's already strained water supply is only going to worsen. Moreover, as solid wastes continues to empty into the Mzimbazi River, the prevalence of infectious diseases will continue to increase. 12. Brazzaville, Congo. With an extremely contaminated water supply, the capital of the Congo has an extensive list of health and sanitation issues knocking at its door, and its life expectancy is already one of the lowest in Africa. 11. Earth's orbit. If you have read our list on 25 crazy facts about the universe, then you know that the Earth is surrounded by nearly 4 million pounds of space debris. The image you see above was actually generated by NASA to show which ones are presently being tracked. 10. Yamuna River, India. As the largest tributary of the Ganges, scientists estimate that roughly 60% of Delhi's waste gets dumped into the river. This doesn't change the fact that almost all of its residents rely on it for water and bathing as well. 9. Tianjin, China. Accounting for over half of China's lead production, this city is home to some of the worst cases of lead poisoning in the world. 8. Samgayit, Azerbaijan. As a result of outdated regulations, the 40 or so industrial complexes in the region have managed to create a severely toxic environment that has led to numerous health complications for residents. 7. Vapi, India. Situated at the end of an extensive line of industrial complexes that stretch for hundreds of miles upriver, the level of mercury in Vapi's water supply is 96 times higher than anything considered safe. 6. Chernigov, Russia. Named the world's most chemically polluted city by the Guinness Book of World Records, in recent years its death rate has overwhelmed its birth rate by more than 260%. It also has one of the lowest life expectancies in the world at roughly 45 years. 5. Lake Karachay, Russia. Used for years as a nuclear dumping site by the Soviet Union, Lake Karachay has been declared the most polluted place on Earth several times. In fact, it has been said that just 1 hour of exposure here would be lethal. 4. Chernobyl, Ukraine. After the Chernobyl disaster in 1986, almost all of its town's 14,000 residents moved away. Today, it remains for the most part uninhabited due to radiation and fallout. 3. Linfen, China. It has been said that if you hang your laundry out here, it will be black before it can even dry. Although Linfen was long considered the world's most polluted city, small improvements have been made in recent years. 2. The North Pacific Gyre. The North Pacific Gyre is an extensive area in the North Pacific containing high levels of microscopic toxins, plastics, and chemical sludge. As a result of the rotating Pacific currents, known as gyres in oceanography, these have been trapped in the region. And 1. Ahvaz, Iran. In 2011, the World Health Organization declared Ahvaz as the city with the world's worst air pollution.
Liking our lists? Be sure to subscribe by pressing the button at the top corner of your screen. And if you're still itching for more awesome lists, click on these nifty thumbnails created by yours truly, and be sure to show us some love by liking, sharing, and commenting.